Welcome to Explain the Charts, your go-to channel for in-depth analysis of the market's most compelling symbols. Today, we're diving into the QQQ, the Nasdaq 100 tracking ETF, on October 31st, 2024, to see what's driving its current performance. Looking at the daily chart, we can observe that the QQQ has been on a steady upward trajectory over the past few weeks. This surge in price can be attributed to a combination of factors, including recent positive economic data, a shift in investor sentiment, and the anticipation of strong earnings from major tech companies. The QQQ is heavily influenced by the performance of large tech stocks, which are generally considered to be growth-oriented and are therefore susceptible to changes in economic conditions and market sentiment. Looking at the one-hour chart, we see a more granular view of the QQQ's recent movements, providing valuable insights into its short-term direction. The price action is clearly influenced by news and events, as we witnessed a notable dip in the QQQ's price following the release of disappointing earnings reports from major tech companies earlier this week. However, we can also observe a pattern of recovery after each dip, suggesting that investors are still optimistic about the long-term prospects of the tech sector. This recovery pattern, combined with the recent upward trend on the daily chart, could be a bullish signal, but it's important to remember that the market can be volatile and short-term price swings are to be expected. To get a better understanding of the QQQ's immediate momentum, let's zoom in on the 15-minute chart. The 15-minute chart offers an even more refined look at the price action, revealing the rapid fluctuations that can occur within an hour. We can see that the QQQ is currently consolidating within a narrow range, suggesting that investors are cautious and are waiting for a clearer signal before making any significant moves. The lack of a decisive breakout or breakdown could be an indication that the market is indecisive about its immediate direction. This consolidation pattern could either result in a continuation of the recent upward trend or a reversal downward, making it essential to pay close attention to the QQQ's price action in the coming minutes and hours. Looking at the daily chart, we can identify several key price levels that are worth watching. The QQQ has recently broken through a resistance level around 490, indicating a potential shift in momentum. This breakout level could now act as a support level, providing some downside protection for the QQQ. Furthermore, we can see that the QQQ has formed a higher high and a higher low in the recent past, which is another bullish signal. These technical indicators suggest that the QQQ is likely to continue its upward trend in the coming days and weeks. However, it's essential to remember that market sentiment can change quickly, and a negative news event or a shift in investor sentiment could lead to a pullback in price. Looking at the one-hour chart, we can also identify potential support and resistance levels. The QQQ has found support near 492 and resistance near 496 in the recent past. These levels could serve as important reference points for traders as the QQQ moves in the short term. If the QQQ falls below 492, it could suggest a potential short-term bearish move. Conversely, if the QQQ breaks above 496, it could indicate a potential short-term bullish move. These levels are dynamic, and the QQQ's price action could break through them at any time, making it crucial to monitor the price action closely. On the 15-minute chart, we can see that the QQQ has been consolidating within a narrow range, with a potential support level near 495 and a potential resistance level near 496. This tight range could be an indication that the QQQ is trying to gather momentum before making a decisive move. If the QQQ breaks above 496, it could suggest a short-term bullish move. Alternatively, if the QQQ falls below 495, it could indicate a short-term bearish move. The QQQ's price action is likely to be dictated by the news and events in the coming minutes and hours, making it essential to stay informed and to react accordingly. Overall, the QQQ's recent price action suggests that the market is in a state of flux. While the daily chart indicates a bullish trend, the short-term charts are more indecisive, with the one-hour chart showing signs of recovery and the 15-minute chart revealing a consolidation pattern. The QQQ's price action is likely to be influenced by a combination of factors, including economic data, investor sentiment, and earnings reports. Traders should pay close attention to the QQQ's price action and the news and events in the coming days and weeks, as they will play a crucial role in shaping the QQQ's future direction. To sum up, the QQQ is currently exhibiting a complex mix of signals. The daily chart suggests a bullish trend, while the short-term charts are more mixed. Key price levels to watch include 490, 492, and 496, with 490 acting as potential support and 492 and 496 as potential support and resistance levels on the hourly chart, respectively. The QQQ's consolidation pattern on the 15-minute chart could lead to a breakout or a breakdown, making it essential to monitor the price action closely. Traders should remain vigilant and adapt their strategies based on the unfolding market dynamics, paying close attention to the news and events that could potentially impact the QQQ's trajectory. Keep in mind that market forecasts are inherently uncertain, and it's always wise to trade with caution and to manage your risk effectively.